Beautiful overhead look of downtown Houston, and on the east side here it is BBVA Compass Stadium. It is the site tonight where things are magnified at this time of the year as both the Houston Dynamo and Montreal Impact make the playoff push. This is where the change has occurred for the Dynamo in a positive direction. Boniek, Garcia, and Davis out wide, and Giles Barnes very dangerous in support of Will Bruin. Arno, Justin Mapp, Andreas Romero, and Felipe Martins, all players that can lead the counterattack and get up forward in support of Marco Di Vaio. Championship winning twice. Game on here at BBVA Compass Stadium. The Houston Dynamo in orange, Montreal Impact in blue. Boniek, Garcia. Layoff. Rico Clark. What a goal from Clark! He turned a defender at the top of the box and bends it into the far corner, beating Troy Perkins. The Dynamo up 1-0 on Montreal, the first goal they have scored on them this year.
Again, this is why Warren Creavalle is in the midfield. Winning balls like that, the second balls. But this is why Warren Creavalle is behind Ricardo Clark. It allows Ricardo Clark the opportunity to play off of Giles Barnes and the strikers. This awareness, the communication that is required for this. But that first touch by Ricardo Clark has to be inch perfect. Troy Perkins, I guarantee you, is not expecting that ball to come back across his body.
And Marco Di Vaio stands over it as well. It'll be Di Vaio trying to bend it in. A leg stuck out by the Dynamo wall will lead to a corner.
Wow. Jermaine Taylor, who was the farthest to your right in the wall. Watch his left leg there. The Dynamo are jumping to take away the top of the goal and make it difficult to bend in underneath the crossbar. But his reaction.
From the Montreal Impact. Coming up next, Dynamo Halftime Live. Felipe's going to let fly. Tally Hall's got to parry it away. Here's Di Vaio now. He just gets bundled over. That's a poor free kick to concede from Kofi Sarkodie.
How many times tonight have you seen Di Vaio and Felipe Martins combined? For me, that's combination play. Di Vaio understands where Martins can be. That's the first time it happened all night and resulted in an opportunity.
Losing people down so quickly. That is a man who's definitely energized here tonight.
Again, the difference in the attitudes of the two teams, the pursuit of the ball.
They're just running over him in midfield. Here's Boniek Garcia now driving at the Montreal defense. He's got Barnes to his right. Lays it off. Davis to make it two. Save Perkins. What a play from Boniek Garcia to set the table for Brad Davis.
I'm interested to see if Dominic Kinnear makes any subs and puts on a guy like Andrew Driver or Cam Weaver and just says, go high press.
Hooked on header. Here's Wenger. He's beaten Jermaine Taylor. He's gotten into the box. He squares it back. Arno to tie it up. It hits Bobby Boswell. Arno's going nuts. He thinks it was a handball. What an opportunity for the Montreal Impact. Davy Arno is absolutely going ballistic.
You see Davy Arno there claiming that Bobby Boswell's arm is up. Keep an eye on, this is excellent. Andrew Wenger bringing the energy they needed. Corey Ash, too easy to defend, but watch Bobby Boswell's right arm. He keeps it tucked in. Yes, it hits his elbow, but it's tucked in next to his body. And this right here is very important because if Bobby Boswell's elbow's up, penalty.
Now, Eddie, as we enter the 71st minute, is it fair to say the Dynamo have not had the killer instinct tonight? We'll get back to that in a minute because maybe we're about to see it. Rico Clark. Wenger over the top, and he's going to beat Boswell to this. Wenger's here to tie it up. Save Tally Hall. He got a right hand on it somehow. The Dynamo backline breached in a big way. They are in trouble right now here in the 71st minute when they were at the brink of knocking out the Montreal Impact.
For me, Ricardo Clark, it's a smart play, but Look how many Dynamo players are called out, and you watch how long it takes Bobby Boswell to start sprinting. I think he believes that Jermaine Taylor can make a play on it, but what a save by Tally Hall. My goodness.
Tally Hall has done it all year for the Houston Dynamo. Montreal off the corner, making a pusher, header over the top. So the Impact have all of a sudden come to life here at BBVA Compass Stadium. We thought they were dead and buried. Camera's header goes over the top. They are back in this game here in the 72nd minute.
And again, keep an eye on the movement of the Montreal players in the box. Hasn't been like that the entire game. Unfortunately, again, you go back to the one earlier, Giles Barnes, swinging your head at it, just put your chin on your chest, let it catch your forehead, and be directed down to the ground. The Dynamo, again, dodge a third bullet in as many minutes.
Quick to the feet of Cam Weaver. Boniek Garcia self-pass. He's going to get behind Brovsky. What a play from Boniek Garcia, who's been the light tonight. Boards! Right on it. Troy Perkins. Colin Warner. It's a frightening thing to be isolated one-on-one with him when you've got a ton of space behind you. Flipped over the top. Romero's in there. Romero's going to try and get a shot off. Cleared by Sarkodie. Tally Hall again gets a piece of it. And again, the Houston Dynamo at times up against the ropes here tonight.
What a run. You see how he curves it and stays on side. Jermaine Taylor mistimes it, but again, Tally Hall, when his team needs him to make a save, he does it every time without fail.
Boniek Garcia to take it. 88th minute. Omar Cummings is getting set to come on for the Dynamo. Only 4 in the box for the Dynamo. They're playing it safe. Header goes wide. Will be a goal kick to Montreal. 3 additional minutes added to this game. Ricardo Clark battling away. Dive taken by Romero. He's not going to get a call. Cummings. Driver's open on the far side of the field. Omar Cummings in full flight here. Something we have not seen a lot of this year. To Andrew Driver. Driver whips it in. Cleared by Lefebvre. It'll be a corner to the Houston Dynamo. It'll help them kill this game off.
You got 3 guys here, and Omar Cummings, Andrew Driver, and Cam Weaver, who will enter your screen momentarily, wanting to get in the box, wanting so badly to get on the end of something and finish this game off. Well defended, good patience by Montreal, but again, I love the attitude of the Dynamo attack there.
Troy Perkins is going forward, the goalkeeper for the Montreal Impact, to stir things up here a little bit. They're holding it up. So a little intrigue, a little entertainment here to finish it. The Dynamo got to kill this corner off. In it comes, right to Tally Hall. A wasted ball. Whistle blows. That is it. The Houston Dynamo. 100th MLS regular season win. It's a valuable 3 points.